And then we went with millwork that picks up on the chocolate brown that you see throughout the great room, and it has this richness in the cathedral details that come through it. The countertop and backsplash have this curved detail to them, making them look custom and elevated and picking up on those rich kind of classic details that you'll see throughout the home. But we also wanted the room to feel casual and have that beach house vibe to it. So doing the tongue and groove as the texture on the walls and simplifying the faucets to make them a bit more contemporary allows for this mix of aesthetics that you're seeing throughout the home come into this space as well. And then in the shower, we went with a glazed tile done in this charcoal tone. So the light still bounces off of it, but it has a little bit more of that rich mood to it. One of my favorite elements is this penny tile that we've used in a few different projects now, but when you do the grout the same as a penny tile, it just has this really classic look to it. The staircase is right off of the entrance, so although it's not this grand staircase, it still has quite an impact in the space. And originally they were gonna do this open riser modern staircase that really wasn't gonna fit the whole old world charm details of the home. So we decided to close the risers and do a traditional turned leg posts on it with these scoop arched handrails so that it would lend itself to the type of silhouettes that you were seeing throughout the home. As you walk up the stairs, we have this sconce light that takes notes from the fashion era of the flapper style, and it's just really fun to run your hands through, almost meditate it as you're going up the stairs. In this wing of the house, we have 2 more guest bedrooms, and really we wanted to make sure that the guests would have all the creature comforts that they would need. So in terms of the aesthetic, it's very soft organic tones that you'll see throughout the home. It works really well with the beach environment around us. And then we wanted to make sure that each guest bedroom had its own bathroom. That's definitely ideal, with a tub in one of the bathrooms and a shower in the other, so that if families were coming to stay with children, that there would be one tub in the house. In both of the bathrooms, we decided to go with prefab vanities because we did so much custom throughout this home. It's a bit of a cost savings and they still look really good. We also added in some organic notes in the lighting and some of the finishes that you'll see throughout the home, so that it really has that continuity in each of the spaces. The laundry room in this house is like a hotel linen closet with all of the guests and turning over of towels because of the beach. We wanted to make sure that there was lots of storage and counter space. We went with the same millwork that we did in the kitchen and that you'd see throughout the house for continuity. Nice pulls so that you have that jewelry on them and it continues that elegant feel that we have elsewhere. And then for the counter, we wanted to keep it dark and moody like the rest of the space. We went with a granite that is called Jet Mist. It's definitely one of our favorites. And then having a large apron sink that looks out the window to the estuary that feeds into the lake just gives you a nice view, and again brings you back to that feeling that you're in this beach house regardless of the chore that you're doing.
Marketing leads shouldn't lead to a dead end. Talk to the right customers at the right time, then lead your business to its best quarter ever.
And that's why we use HubSpot.
is really like the guest beach house of this project.
We know you love your laundry room, and this one is one to love. And I will also tell you, there's no door on this laundry room. So if you're going to have a laundry room with no door, it needs to look like this. It really does. This place is a dream, an actual dream. Starting right at the front, we have a dog wash, which is so useful. I have a huge lab, and like I just feel like the water would be everywhere. So I don't think it's practical for me, unfortunately, but our clients have a teeny tiny, cute little thing, so this will be so useful for them. Storage closet, if you've been watching me for more than 5 minutes, you know that in here, there always needs to be power so that you can charge your Dysons. It's just like, it's one of those little life hacks that's gonna take you very far. So storage closet there, so much counter space. The cabinet color is Repot's gray. The flooring, let's talk about the flooring. A custom lay out of a really cost-effective tile, so this is a great demonstration of how you can make cost-effective tile work for you. We took 24 by 24 inch tile in the spec is called Cemento and did it in 2 alternating colorways, and then specified how we wanted it laid in the width of each piece, and it turned out in this custom stripe, which I absolutely love and has just created so much impact in this space. We continued the quartz, the Teltos that you saw in the kitchen in here. Nick's stopping to remind me to tell you about this thing, because we know you like the gadgets. This is the LG Styler, and it is a steam closet. It can also be a dryer. So, is it open? Oh my gosh, I feel like I was taking the whole thing with me. So the door is pretty robust, but inside this, you can hang your clothes here. You can steam your pants, crease care. Oh my God, what's that? You can also hang dry in here, so that if you want your clothes to actually have heat, you can do that. But I'm obsessed. We're gonna try to get a little more familiar with this. But at the back of the space is a farm sink, which we absolutely love this detail here. Because the cabinet color was so soft, we tried to bring in as much detail in the hardscape finishes in other ways. Even something as simple that you might not consider as the kind of fluting here. Talk about the flooring. 2 washer dryers. There are actually 3 washer dryer units in this project, so we don't feel the need to do stackables, which we typically do in homes of this size. There's plenty of opportunity to do laundry. So much storage, gift wrap, peninsula, like you name it, you got it.
Hi, this is Pataya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
You'll get us to pay for the testimonial.
Over here. We are in the Menage, which was named by our client. I'm pretty sure this little space was the first thing she told us about. Kind of first and only she cared about for like a long time.
I remember her laying out the plan.
Yes.
She was like, so this is the house, but this right here, the
Yeah.
Menage.
Yep.
Is this where I'm gonna sit?
This is my best friend.
Yes, this is bestie, and we're gonna drink wine.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, exactly. This really was like one of the most important spaces to her, and I think this is a great example, right? We show a lot of family homes, which are amazing and wonderful, and our clients are grandparents, and they of course have their families over a lot. But because of the floor plan, we were able to utilize kind of this first floor and living space in a little bit more formal way than maybe you would normally see in some of our projects. So that was a great treat for us. I know Destiny loved it when she was designing the furnishings here. So these beautiful chairs are from Maiden Home, and they're doing all the talking, which is really what we wanted. Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. And then coming through the space here, again, this is intentionally meant to feel more formal. We don't see them sitting here, watching TV on the regular. This is where they'll have a game on, or they'll have something on TV that is entertaining the crowd. But this is definitely a little bit more like hotel lobby-like, I think. This beautiful vignette truly was doing the talking, as I mentioned earlier, in this house with the rancher, right? So we've got beautiful vaulted ceilings, we've got beams, we've got 2 beautifully placed oversized chandeliers. Most of the lighting in this project is available from us. Everything will be linked that we can as well. You can always go to our website and search by project hashtag at www.thelifestyleco.com. I know you want to know what this stone is, and it is Tuscany Cream from Arizona Stone. It's all over in this house. It's here. It's also behind the wine wall, which we'll show you in a minute. And then we also use a complementing brick on the exterior. So this house is just so packed with so much
from the fireplace. And then I love the ceiling transition that we did in here. We've got the themes and then the tongue group detailing in between. So that kind of brings these tall ceilings in and makes this a really cozy and inviting but dramatic dining room.
Doors, obviously you're
From a local spot in Phoenix called Antiquities Warehouse. They wanted to make sure that they found the right vintage doors, and that's what they did. They wanted something arch, something pretty, so they were willing to wait and find and search.
yeah, they search.
Fun.
Yeah.
And these are stunning. I love them.
They turn out so beautiful and really brings the rusticity really forward in this space. Overall, our client's aesthetic is pretty, I hate to say the word modern because it's so overused in design, but a consumer term would be modern, and that's what they told us. / very rustic. So we really were playing over and over with this modern rustic palette that we were trying to provide a range in because the house is big. So I think this space kind of does stand on its own a little bit, and it's a little bit more traveled, maybe, than some of the rest of the areas. So beautiful bed. Here's the side bed.
One of these days.
Yeah, is from us. It is such a stunning piece at a killer price point. It's available on our website. This is the third time that we've used it, I think. And every single time, every project, I'm like, why don't I have this bed?
Well, the headboard is quite tall. You
Yeah.
literally can't. We are usually custom made
Yeah.
height,
Yes.
because usually the standard headboard is like 15, but
Yeah.
this is a little off. So
This one is 84. So beautiful. Yep. Paint color. I know you're wanting to know. Oh, we should also tell them the stat card. Right. We have perfected all of the things that you want to know. That we usually get like boom, 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 boom in comments. So at the end of the video is a stat card for the project. So we'd love to hear from you in the comments. But check the stat card at the end of the video. It's the last thing that you'll see, and it tells everything from the paint color, which is your favorite,
then it's warm white.
and the flooring, also one of your favorites.
Yes, the flooring is Reward Flooring Luna. Yes.
Coastal
Luna.
So those are usually the two big island size is always on the stat card.
Side. Yeah.
Ceiling height. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Ceiling height. Anyway, so we really do try to be as useful as possible. Back to this space. Oh, you can see we brought in more gray here, a little bit more of a neutral beige, not so high contrast. In fact, really high contrast. This fireplace per the original design was black. And we talked our clients out of that. Not that it's not beautiful, and I think it has an application for sure, but because we wanted this room to feel a little bit more balanced and a little bit softer, maybe just a tinge more romantic and feminine, we were able to making this accessible space. I think it holds all of those rustic, deep, earthy tones from the cement surround in the fireplace. I still love that we do have some contrast in the fireplace back. Herringbone brick, which is beautiful, fireball, ever. It just, this room turned out so, you just bought some, I mean,
Yeah. I also think it's pretty cost effective
Yeah.
for the scale of it. Yeah, if you got like a huge oversized custom artwork, that would be in the tens of thousands.
and we also didn't want it to do too much talking, and I do feel like the custom marquees, which you would have to do as you mentioned, might like just take over. There's a lot happening here. It's the main space of the house. But anyway, so we went with the gallery wall. The ceiling's incredibly beautiful, and it was an absolute stay. This basement is so cool. There are insane elements like around every corner. Yes. There's one here-ish. I was so excited to show you.
Even I like still can't find where it is. So it's tricky.
Is hidden safe room. Right? Isn't that so wild? Wow. It's a lot, you guys. No, just kidding. Look at it, it's so seamless. Okay, and I will also say we really didn't disbelieve in this. We were like, come on, sometimes it ends up looking cheap. We weren't so sure about the paneling, but it turned out so nice. And it's such a unique element that, not for everyone, but for these guys. Okay, we have not gotten to show you guys a finished basement. I don't think ever.
No.
And they're not calling anymore in Arizona. So it's a real treat to have this. And this is also definitely what contributed to the time, right? Basement homes, really long time. So we've seen a lot of golf simulators in our day, but this one is pretty good. And again, this was something that Big Daddy was like, we must have. decorated the entire use of the space. Tell us about kind of the next vision over here.
So on this side, they're huge entertainers, and if you can't tell already by walking through the house, but they say like when they have people over, they're like constantly moving throughout the house. They don't stay in one area for long. So this is where they want to end up at the end of the night. Do you bring them? So when Big Daddy and his friends are golfing, Jeanette's a big golfer too, but when they're golfing, she wanted an area that they could be drinking wine, watching whoever's golfing over here, have a little vignette. There is a hotel that's very well known in Arizona called the Global Ambassador, and she absolutely loves it. And so every time she brought up this area, she's like, I want it to feel swanky like the Global Ambassador. So we had to bring some vibes. You'll notice this is probably one of my favorite gallery walls that we've ever done, and it's so unique. Our client, she had these records that have been passed down through her family, so they're like family heirlooms, honestly. She had boxes of them, and as we're walking through the house to get inspiration for the interiors, we always walk around drywall with our clients and just kind of revisit the spaces and see what they need. She just briefly mentioned that, oh, I have all these records. If you have something to do with them or figure out an idea, like we can use them, but if not, no worries. And we're like, of course we'll use them. And it turned out this insanely perfect gallery wall, and I absolutely love it. And I love that this will have some meaning to her as well. So it's so beautiful, and the whole area just kind of goes together from it.
Can you tell we love this piece? We do. I know, this is so nice. It's so nice. Again, this was a brainchild, you guys. Our client is like so savvy. She basically was like, this furniture doesn't exist, and I want you to build it for me. So we did. So we did go back and forth about the size a little bit because they wanted it bigger, and we we're kind of always trying to come back to me. And so we landed on 9 feet. It's 108 inches, and it has this beautiful serpentine kind of silhouette. And the whole concept is she wanted to be able to sit here, watch golf sim. Maybe people are gaming over here and have multi-directional seating, and it is so comfortable.
It's so
so deep. It's so comfortable.
It turned out.
Yeah, you're like, hi. See what I say? Oh, I could bartend like for 50 people in here, no problem. The paint color is Aegean olive. I remembered it. Which is like this chalky kind of olive color that I think just played really well. This was 100% exactly how we thought it would be and how we wanted it, and it turned out beautiful. We did the grass shelves with this U-channel LED lighting underneath. It just like comes at you. It makes you like want to be like, ooh, what are we having tonight? But as Kylie mentioned, they're entertainers. They're gonna get so much use out of it. So 2 under-counter wine fridges. There is ice, cocktail ice. Here, there is the champagne trough, which can also be used as a sink. And then we also have a full bar sink. I think this is like the most done thing I do on YouTube is this Delta glass rinser. Never gets old. You guys, I use mine every day, and we pretty much make sure that clients, if they want them, have them. And there are 2 in this house, but we'll get 3 in another. But so many cocktails can be made. Tons of wine storage, obviously. We also have a dishwasher down here. If you have the opportunity to put a dishwasher in your bar, it's so useful because the last thing we want to do is have our clients, carrying wine glasses up the stairs. Easy opportunity for breakage. So if you have the space, a dishwasher either floors or under the counter is going to be amazing.
How does a biologist inspire a new generation of women to chase scientific discoveries? Jefferson, redefine possible.
Repotting, the #1 brand used by dermatologists. No irritating residues, no dyes, no perfumes.
So there's a whole livability side of this basement. We have a powder bath here, a gym, stackable washer dryer, another full bathroom, which I'll show you if you come this way. This bathroom we've called the teen bath, even though their grandchildren are teeny tiny. But it turned out to be such a great space. There's no light in here, so you kind of have to just deal with that. We either keep it really light and airy, or we make it dark and moody. In this case, clients wanted to keep it pretty light. So we went with the dark cabinetry. This tile is tried and true. This is actually the same tile that we showed you in our Modern Mission reno that we wouldn't tell you the spec for a while, and YouTube went crazy. I think it's since sold out in that size, which is why we couldn't tell you, but I will tell you this size. This is the 8x16. It's called Ostuni. It is the best porcelain looking limestone that we have ever in this size and really like it. You've got a full shower, obviously 2 sinks side by side. It's just a great space that will service this side of the basement. And then Kylie is going to show you the kids' space in here. It's stunning.
So while there are no little kids that actually live here full time, they do watch their grandkids a lot, and I just think that is the sweetest thing ever. That they really wanted them to have a full playroom, a place to live, a place to hang, a bedroom that I'll show you, and I love that about them. They're that just like telling you exactly about our clients and the people that they are. So there is a full playroom back here, and a lot of that has to do with while they're gaming and playing golf, they wanted the kids to be able to be close by and have their own area to hang out. So we've got play table, another gallery wall over in here, and then we've got a full living room set on this side. This is actually a motion piece. So a lot of times clients ask us for recliners, and I will tell you that there is like so much better looking motion furniture that's coming to the market, which is amazing for us designers. So we don't have to say, sorry, we won't put your recliner in. And so this is actually a really beautiful piece, and
Okay, I need to give you a little bit of the backstory on this project. So the hashtag on it is called Always on Vacay Proj. And why did we name it Always on Vacay?
well, because you truly feel like you're on vacation here. I don't know of a nicer resort, especially in Arizona, that has better views, better amenities, better service, better backyard, makes me so cool.
Yeah, you guys are gonna freak. This project is super special to us. It started about 3 years ago. We actually presented the hardscape design to our clients. It's a custom build, so this is not a spec home, which you will notice throughout the room reveals and the house tour that we have a little bit of different format, if you will, just because our clients live here, right? We actually finished the project back in November of 2021. So right now it's June of 2022. So they've been living here for 6 months. So we've taken the last couple days to restyle things and just make it look tip top so that it's ready for you all and cameras and action and all the things. But Always on Vacay Proj has been a really special one to us since the very beginning, and we are so excited to show it to you. So presented the hardscape way back when. I really think it was November of 2018.
Yeah, I think it was 2018.
Yeah. And the hardscape design, we designed it truly as a company. It was me, Kylie, Rachel, and we didn't have RJ yet. Nope. So YouTube, you guys know RJ, you know Rachel, and of course you know Kylie. So it really was a meeting of the minds for us all together creatively. And then Kylie designed all of the interiors that we worked on last year, primarily finishing the project up. And then of course, now revealing it to you. So a wonderful family of 5 lives here, mom, dad, and 3 boys. And so you will see a lot of what we had to do in this project was be durable and functional enough for rowdy boys. They're soccer players, like they're every single sport with a ball, all ages. Yeah, so a couple older, one little guy. So we just had to make sure that the space, both from a standpoint, could handle a growing family. So we're here in the entryway, and I think one of the only things we teased way back when we finished the project in November, which was also like 5 seconds before Kylie's wedding,
Literally the week of my wedding.
literally the week like finished the project.
Left the next morning.
We sure know how to turn on the stress. Yeah, literally, you actually did. Yeah, in our anyway, that's one of the things. But the only space that we actually teased, I think, on Instagram for this was this entryway. And for obvious reasons, like we had to give the people something after working on this project for 3 years. So tell us about this whole take me back to what the heck we were thinking, where the door.
Yeah, I think we'll start with these front doors. These have a very interesting story. We actually found an Airbnb listing, like so random, in Mexico City. You know, as a designer, you stumble upon photos and you're like, wow, I really love that. So we're always seeing inspiration everywhere. So all the way down to an Airbnb listing. So something that looked very similar like this. And we just felt, you know, this home had vacation vibes. It has so much grandeur. It's a very large home. It's a little over 7,000 square feet. So we needed a statement-making entryway. These doors are kind of our take on, you know, very popular steel and glass doors that you see right now in a lot of builds, and just a unique custom design. So we did this different, unique gritty pattern. Yeah, which I think just plays well and kind of shows the elevated style of the rest of the home. So then coming in here, we needed something nice. I don't
I don't remember writing yesterday. We designed one in 2018. Like, I don't freaking know. You guys are gonna ask, like, how did you come up with that? I don't know, but it's freaking awesome. And so all I remember is we needed to So we've got a little bit of elevation here. The views are amazing. Truly, like, I swear you could see 1,000 square practice, which we hold very near and dear to our heart here as Arizonans. As
Phoenicians.
Yes, as Phoenicians, yes. So you come through that tree. You come through that tree. And we knew that this came first.
Yes, I think this
Came
yeah.
first. So this is in a floating, fully integrated white oak furniture piece is really what we wanted it to look like, but it was made from our cabinet manufacturer. Your cabinet provider should be able to go the distance for you, and this is one of those things that we also make it look like furniture, but it is custom made to fit this space as a quartz countertop. We started with the stone over here, and we'll talk about what the method of finishing the stone is here when we get to the other side. In the stone, we came up with this custom arch mirror. I have been asked where to get this mirror. I can tell you there is no name for it. It almost killed us and everyone involved trying to make it and trying to get it inside. And the mirror had to come first, then the stone, then mortar washing the stone, right?
Well, I think it was opposite. They started part of the stone, then they had to template for the mirror. Yeah, there was a lot of steps, a lot of process behind this, but it worked out.
This is what you try to tell people. This is this small. Like, so great outfit today. Great selfie
Great lighting. Yeah.
I'm already sweating, you guys. And then this. Tell us about this.
Then over on this side, we obviously need something to balance how beautiful that is. And also with such a large mirror, you're getting a lot of reflection. So we need something to be really beautiful behind it. So we came up with this almost outdoor coming in element. So, you know, if you're in a resort, you might see something of, you know, lanterns along the walls and down a pathway leading you. And we kind of wanted to mimic that here. So we picked 9 of these stunning sconces. This is a whole nother part that like had to be worked around, getting these all evenly in line with the stone behind it. But it really paid off. So again, fighting for what you want and what you season is very important here. I mean, it's just such a statement. They're on dimmers, so like imagine the lights are low, the sun's setting, your friends are coming in, your music's playing, like such a vibe. Roseanne, I know, I love it.
So yeah, and think about, don't forget lighting is art. I actually think now that I'm like,
Yes.
that's what we
I know.
talk about. If you look at a mirror, you want to see art. You obviously don't want to see mirror because they would just reflect each other. So we're like, okay, when you're looking at this mirror, what do you want to see? And the lighting really plays as art. And so obviously, like, look at the idea of doing an art piece this big. Huge. So anyway, so that's what we got here. The stone is from Solstice Stone, who we use a lot. They're one of our main suppliers.
It's the Tuscany white stone. And then the method is a heavy grout, flush grout, yeah, border wash. We think. We went through a lot of sample boards to get to that. So like start there general and then have them make multiple samples and then you'll find the right combination.
Less samples.
Yes, you absolutely must sample. We went through lots of rounds to get the perfect one and it's
There's 2 layers here, a beam way high up, and then we have this darted beam that kind of ushers you in and welcomes you into the great room.
1,000 last 2 times long.
Is that Scott 1000?
Yes, get more. Stop.
Okay, so now we are entering the great room, which is one of this family's living spaces. And when we were designing the furnishings, our client really did want this to feel a little bit more elevated than the den. And we'll show you the den, the game room, the family rec room, like there's so many names we call it now. So this was intentionally made to feel a little bit more grown up. And I specifically remember. So mom, right, has 3 boys. And we were like, wait, can we fight for like something a little bit more feminine, if you will, and like softer almost, right? And this space kind of took that on a little bit. We wanted her to feel special in this great room space, and I think it's like still a beautiful eye we're doing her.
So one of the most beautiful. We needed everything to have performance fabric and to still perform well because, you know, they are gonna.
We also went with a gray brick tile in a herringbone pattern. So again, it gives it that really Euro luxe vibe that we wanted. We wanted it to feel like a bakery and like just things were so fresh and beautifully made back here. And then as you continue through this space, this is where all of the actual food storage is. So right now it's prepped for photo and video. But when our clients are actually living here, there's a lot more Fritos and Cheetos and olive granola bars